Is YouTube for bosses the best thing since Speedos at the beach? I don't know if that's good or bad, maybe for some of you. Or is it a total bust? I want to talk about Sunny's course, the good, the bad, the ugly, and dive into all the details. So before I get down and dirty with Sunny and her course and YouTube for bosses, let's just talk to see if she's credible, right? So if you dive in and you look at Social Blade and you check out, pull her up, enter her name. So if we go to YouTube and here in Social Blade, you can see all her uploads. And like I said, Social Blade is a great service, a great site to use to check on people, competitors, and see what they're doing. She's got almost 530,000 subs, video views, over 28 million, and so forth. Obviously, if you pull up her YouTube channel, type that in and check that out, you can see on this, if you want to sort, click here, most popular. So some most popular is 2.2 million. Film like a pro, how to make a video with your phone, so how to get more views on YouTube, positive morning affirmation. So these are her most popular videos. So obviously you can see that she's has a track record on YouTube, so she's successful on that aspect. Instagram, 1,500 posts, 150,000 followers. I mean, that's not amazing, but from a business standpoint, and if those are actually fans that follow her and do business with her and purchase her course, that's a big win. And then Social Blade, you can also check with Twitter and all that, so 46,000 followers and so forth. You can dive into details and a little more and look to see she's lost followers in the last 30 days and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, she does have a big track record. Did she buy that? Did she not buy that? I'm going to assume not. She does have a big following on YouTube, 528, and she's getting quality views on her videos and so forth. So diving into her course, right, and talking about what YouTube for Bosses is. Obviously, you can watch the video and learn about it, but essentially it's about, if you're a boss, you have your own business, how to build your brand and build credibility, position yourself as an authority in your marketplace using YouTube as the platform of choice. It is obviously owned by Google. It's the #1 search engine on the planet, as in Google is. So obviously YouTube videos rank very well and can rank really well. And when you do a YouTube video and it's done for a period of time, it builds social proof. It builds credibility with your audience if they believe you're credible when you talk about your stuff. If you're teaching somebody something, you tend to be credible. If they learn something from you fairly quickly, it builds credibility, positions you as an expert. So all these things are a huge win. So it's a great platform from a standpoint of like, hey, drive your business with YouTube. It's essentially search engine optimization with YouTube videos, and it's more powerful because it's a video. So it's more of a connected audience. So you're probably more connected with me speaking and watching this video versus you reading an article that I write about this. So diving into her course and getting more details. Obviously, she's done very well with her course and all that stuff. And just on a total other note, like, Sunny's energy is awesome. Like, she's so inspiring. So that alone, to be part of Sunny and her platform and her course and her community is so powerful, because Sunny in general, like, you start watching her stuff, she just has such a charismatic approach and energy and vibe about her that you want to do what she's teaching you. You want to do her course. You want to follow, and obviously her goal is to take you to the next step and take you to coaching, like most programs, right? Get you in the entry level, teach you a good amount of stuff, and say, hey, the next step is to do more coaching on that aspect. But we're not going to dive into that. Let's talk about YouTube for Bosses. So it has basically a crash course. It says it's $597, but really once you dive into it, you can get it for $397. So if you see her testimonials in here, but I'm going to just get into what the course has and what it's about and so forth. So if you look at the phase 1 is focus, research, process, and ensure. So diving into this aspect, right? It really is going to cover like how to do create an ideal customer, your YouTube videos, targeting, or how to get organic traffic, brainstorming more effectively, content clues from a standpoint of looking at people's channels and looking to see what videos are popular, recreating it, keyword researches, figuring out how to do that, looking at what your audience is already searching for on social media, on blog posts, on other things that they're looking on Reddit. So you find what your audience really wants and you try to give them that. You try to be trendy, right? So what's happening in the market right now? What is your ideal customer, ideal audience looking for, or what's trending in there? What are topics that are trending in the media that you can essentially ride the wave, do a video about, and get good views on it and so forth, and add more credibility and position yourself as the authority, right? So all those things that she kind of dives into, types of content, educational, entertainment, inspirational. What are you going to do? Are you going to get people to laugh, learn, or get them off their behind? So keywords to success. So super important. Research people, find out what people are searching. And if you don't know, this is easy to do. You can sign up for a Google account. You can do keyword searches. Look for a free keyword tool. If you go in Google AdWords, sign up for an account. Don't run any ads, but go to the keyword planner and you can look how to do this. I might even have a video how to teach you how to do this totally for free, where you can go in, log in, and look for keywords and see where they're ranking, how many people are searching for it, and so forth. So that's really that it dives into in that first part, diving that niche, expanding on the keywords, skills, techniques, details, looking for subcategories, looking for long tail keywords, and so forth on that aspects. And then, what you can do from a keywords, from writing down, so forth, 6 degrees separation. So spreading out your content as long and as much as possible. The next step when you dive into phase 2, the exact outline, structure, templates, create videos, high retention. So she does a great way of teaching you how to create a video in 5 minutes or edit videos in 5 minutes or less, how to structure videos, things. Let's face it, there is no system that can guarantee that you're successful on YouTube. That's like saying, I can guarantee you'll make $1 million in your business. All you have to do is pay me $1 million, right? Or pay me $2 million and I'll give you $1 million and you've guaranteed him. So I can guarantee that if that's what you want to do. But like I said, Google's algorithm is very sensitive. It changes. It's really about customer satisfaction from a YouTube aspect. What are you doing with your video, and is it pleasing to your customers that all engage with that? Do they watch the whole time? Do they engage with your video? And there's things and tools and tricks that you can make your videos more engaging. And obviously, if you don't do them, they're less engaging. And over time, you can see and track your analytics and know this. But in her course, she dives into her simple strategy, how to create that. And so a big thing, what I think with that phase is she really simplifies the process so you can get started. So it gets you out of your way of feeling like you can't do it and help you can. Like I said, Sunny is extremely inspirational. She kind of finds simple little systems that you can follow and you can start producing content on YouTube. And that's number one. That's step one. You got to start producing it. Obviously, she can't guarantee that your videos are going to rank. When you do more keyword related searches that people type in and that really rank, obviously she has little tips and trips that will help you rank higher so you'll get more views. But it's a competitive marketplace, so obviously there's no secret sauce, there's no magic formula, there's no magical beanstalk that's going to get you rich tomorrow, right? So then phase 3, the secret sauce to attracting more views and videos and so forth. There's a lot of stuff in here that might have worked in the past, but it doesn't work really now. So it's about, keyword stuffing and all these things, and submitting links and all that stuff, and trying to do some old school SEO stuff that just doesn't work in today's age. It just doesn't fly. You really have to really build your audience on YouTube, and you can build an email list. You can send it out to your things. You can use her community that she has. The problem with that, like I said, is you might have people in her community that don't really fit your audience, but they're watching your videos. So that confuses YouTube's algorithm and messes the whole thing up. You want to really build your audience, and you want to use YouTube as the powerful source to do that, but you don't want people who are not really in your audience watching your videos. And that's like clickbait, right? That's getting or spamming people or building communities so those people go watch it. There's views for communities and subs for subs communities. That's not the way to build your YouTube channel. So I wouldn't recommend that. That's actually bad practices and so forth. Then how to add gasoline to the fire, promoting off YouTube and so forth. And I kind of already touched on that, social media and all that stuff. Again, not a great strategy. I wouldn't recommend that aspect of the course. It's really about creating amazing content that's engaging, inspirational, or inspires people and entertain them and so forth. And then it within your audience, and at the same time position you as the authority, as somebody that can teach them, train them, coach them. So eventually they are like, hey, you know what? They know what they're talking about. I want to work with them. Hey, they have a course. I want to buy that. That's great. They provided so much value and so forth, right? So bonuses, other things that she offers with the members area and all that. And it goes into like, how to structure YouTube channel, how to put together scripts, how to write scripts, how to create your videos more effectively, create call to actions, how important it is to create a call to action, and all those steps. Teaser videos for social media channels, all those things. And I've tested all these things, and a lot of things that are on here just doesn't work like they used to. They're just not that effective. It's really about uploading really engaging videos and building a community that and an audience over time that will consistently watch you. Build your brand, connect with your audience, and give them what they want. Don't try to just do what you want. Figure out what your audience is really wanting and build that up and engage with them. Create techniques where you create what are they called? Easter eggs, right? In your videos where you're always talking about the same thing. So they're connecting. They're feeling like they're getting closer to you, even though it's just watching a video. And so those are great things. So should I or would I recommend you to purchase Sunny's course for $597? I think it's pretty steep at $597, $397, so forth. Like I said, Sunny is that inspirational and all that stuff. Like I would drop $397 to, no problem, not at all. I've gone through the course, all those details. Sunny is just so enlightening and so cool to be connected with. Even if it's just from a video that you're watching, I think $397 is worth it. You can dive into her and her coaching. She has coaching for $6,000. Do I think she's the end all be all? Do I think this is the best YouTube course out there for $397? No, I don't. Right, here's the purchase page. You can just click $397. So I don't even know why there's a $597 price tag on it. It's really always just $397, and all the content we kind of went through. And Sophia and Sunny, you can look through it and go get it now or use the bonus. Obviously, you're going to use the code if you do purchase this course. Like I said, she's extremely inspirational. Do I think there's other courses out there? I'm obviously biased. I went through every course. I went through every program. I went all the online courses. I looked at everything out there, and I compiled my own course and put it together. I'm offering that for $197. I dive into stuff on all different levels of really what works and just simplifies the process. But like I said, like Sunny is that inspirational. So if you're having struggle getting started, she is so inspiring that I would recommend the course for $397. If you're tight on your budget and you want the best course for your money, I probably wouldn't do it. But from an inspirational standpoint, like I said, Sunny is awesome. She's fun to watch. She's engaging. She's really knows how to be charismatic to her audience. Obviously, I haven't met her in person. Hopefully, maybe one day I do. But I'm assuming she's exactly the same she is on her videos. Just authentic, fun, charismatic, and engaging. Obviously, she's attractive, so that's always helpful when you have those that combination, right? So again, it's your choice to buy her course. Sunny is awesome. I love her stuff. And if you want, I have my course details down below. You can just click on that, sign up for it, and get the course as well. It's a little more simple, straightforward. It's just about here's exactly how to do it. It's more analytical, more data driven, more like just do this, it works, as opposed to fluff or any of those other things. So make your decision, have fun, watch some of Sunny's courses, engage with that, and I wish you guys all the best. All right, take care.